Hi again, Quest. This is update number 3. This happened on 9/12/15, and that brought our total at that time to 131. And here's how the rescue went down. There was actually 17 girls rescued in Laos. The Quest team members were following a truck with a canvas covered sides. This is real typical, and that appeared to have a bunch of kids in the back. We were following them, and they approached a town and stopped at a store. When the drivers got out, one of them was identified as a known trafficker by our team. Once they were clear of the truck, one of the Quest members, a female soldier, she checked out the cargo. She found 17 young girls bound together in silence and in the back. At this point, 3 of the other tactical members or soldiers went into the store to delay the 2 traffickers in case they started to come out before we had gotten the girls out. And so 2 of the other Quest members assisted the one female officer in freeing the kids and running them to our truck. One of them was carrying a couple of the kids that were starting to scream and causing a commotion, and because they don't know what's happening. The people of the town started to notice because of the commotion going on. As this was happening, they alerted the traffickers in the store, and my team members inside the store subdued them and during the rescue. The kids were all transported to a safe place, and the actions of what their best outcome would be taken care of after that. And so one of the things you need to know is that I command all of these rescues. Even though that I'm here, what will happen is once something starts to happen, they'll call me, and it's in my time here, it's usually in the middle of the night, so it's available, and I usually have a pretty clear signal, and they explain exactly what's going on, how many people we have on the ground, what our capabilities are at the time, and then I'm either having them call people like the doctor or social workers or locations that we can take them to. All this has to be prepared before we actually take the advantage and get the girls. If we can't without any doubt get them to safety and then take the process from there, as I've discussed before, the processes that we go through before the girls go anywhere, then we won't do it. We'll call it off. And it's really hard sometimes because you're right there, that you can get them, and it just becomes really difficult in the head to settle that these kids are being taken and they're being tortured and I mean in the cruelest ways, and you can't do something. But there has to be a law, and like I said, it's Z's law. It's human law, and sometimes you just got to make the best decision for everybody and everyone. If we went renegade on a lot of these things, we wouldn't exist anymore. There's just too many powerful people out there that would put an end to what we're doing. So each time it has to go through me, even though that I'm here. And I do have the people on the ground that I'll have make decisions at times because I'm not seeing exactly what's going on, but they do give me the information before I will give them the go-ahead. Let me do one more here. This was on 9/19. We have a new total, at that time, 134 kids. 3 of the children were purchased en route to a Thailand brothel. Again, it was one of our female soldiers that was watching them, and usually what happens is, if I haven't said it before, is they get a lot of the kids from Vietnam and they transport them along this route to sell them. So there are basically middle guys, middle people. Sometimes they sell their own kids, and sometimes they sell kids they've taken, you know, by whatever method. Anyway, she was able to make a deal for the kids. Let's see, she paid $200, and there were 4 of them, and so in other words, it was $50 each. And what usually happens in that case is they'll tell me what's going on, and I'll need to send the money to them. If I can guarantee that I can get them the money, then there's a person there that supports us in certain ways, where as long as he knows he's going to get the money back, he'll front the money for us if the soldiers don't have it in their pockets anyway. But anyways, it was a simple deal, and this is a rather low risk, because what we did was we just offered to purchase them. So, you know, and we already know what they're going to do. They're just going to turn around and go back and get more kids and bring them again. So I'm sure we'll see them again. But if they can make a quick dollar like this, that's what they'll do. I mean, they'll sell them to anybody. So anyways, that's it for this update. Like I say, please share this stuff, and as we go on, I'll give you more and more information. It's like I have to warn you, it's really graphic, but I believe that the truth has to be told, and to this day I don't think there's one place where you can find out everything that's going on. I can't say that I know everything either, yet I do know more than what I've ever heard out there. So also in my book that I'm going to be releasing here pretty soon, I'm going to put all the truth within that I know of, and the things that we've seen. And also you'll get to meet some of the sex tourists and what goes on in their head. And I think you'll agree with me, what we're doing is right, no matter, you know, how it takes place, whether we got to pay bribes or do whatever is necessary in order to save these children and keep us going in existence. So anyways, share, subscribe, stay with us, okay? Thank you.